This video is brought to you by EA Game Changers. Hello everyone! Today we are going to be taking a look at the Creatism items and the objects from Discover University, the new expansion and pack that comes out in literally a few days. It's kind of crazy how fast that happened. Anyways, I would like to personally say that I think that this Creatism is the best we've ever gotten, and that's a lot. I'm very opinionated when it comes to these things, but honestly, the Creatism, they really knocked it out of the park. I think that they've taken a lot of inspiration from custom content. It's what it looks like. Things are much more detailed, and I would just, the thing that I notice the most is that when something is high-waisted, it is properly high-waisted. It's not like showing a little bit of belly button. It is high-waisted the way that, at least I like it. I want it to be like all the way, almost up to my boobs. That is how high-waisted I like things to be. I just hit my mic. Sorry about that. They literally got it right. Everything is so perfectly high-waisted. It just really rubs me the right way. I really love it. Anyways, the Creatism items are so good. There obviously isn't anything for kids or toddlers or anything like that, because obviously university is based around young adults. I know usually young adults gets the most stuff anyways, but obviously this one is meant for young adults specifically. So I did check, because I was like, well, let's just find out if there's anything for kids or toddlers, but no, there's not. If you were hoping, this is not the pack for you. But overall, the men's stuff is fantastic just the same. We got some Teddy Fresh looking stuff in there. I'm just gonna say it out. I'm just gonna say it like it is. It's fantastic. Everything is so good. The hairs are good, but the clothes are my favorite. The clothes are just so amazing. Something that I forgot to look at though was tattoos. There are a bunch of like cool little small tattoos that are now in the game, but I completely forgot to look at them because I'm an idiot. Also, biker shorts. Those are like a new accessory, which I was like, oh my god, did they take inspiration from like Instagram baddies? Because I'm kind of on board with that. Oh, and the shoes, dude, the shoes. These are the best shoes we've gotten. They just look nice. They look so well done. Very good shoes, very good shoes. We also did get a new aspiration. It is called Academic. It's pretty much just based around university. Unfortunately, there are no new traits, which I thought was really, really weird. This would have been a great opportunity for some new traits. I feel like we're really lacking in the trait department. I don't know about you guys, but that's how I feel. Moving on to the world of Brightchester, we have two colleges, Foxbury Institute. It says the Mason Young compared to the historical town surrounding it, but it has quickly distinguished itself in academia. For the students who have worked hard to attend Foxbury Institute, it's not just work, but the pursuit of personal passions that keeps this campus bustling. This is the more modern of the two universities, so if you're into more hip and funky fresh type of deals, that's the one for you. In the middle here we have Gibbs Hill. Gibbs Hill is nestled in the center of Brightchester, right between the two universities, Foxbury Institute and the University of Brightchester. It was the first center of activity in Brightchester, and its famous Laurel Library has stayed a key location for many students to study and learn. The Pepper's Pub has also become a common spot for students from all around to make friends regardless of their rivalries. And last but not least, we have the University of Brightchester itself. This university is the oldest in Brightchester, founded by the famous Felix Sided, who was well known for his enthusiasm for learning and humorously large books. As the years have passed, the University of Brightchester has established itself as an esteemed institute of classical education. So obviously this is the more like historical looking one. If that's what you're into, then this one's gonna be your jam. Weirdly enough, there is only one starter home, which is a little odd, but it is actually pretty cute. I wasn't totally disappointed with it. They actually put a little bit of thought into it. There's some rugs. I thought that was impressive, to be honest, from what we've seen in the past. It's not bad, really. It's really not bad. It is weird that there's only one starter home, but I guess? I don't know. Anyways, moving on to the objects. We're starting with like the wallpapers and the flooring, all of the build items. I think it actually is pretty fantastic. There is a nice mix of both modern and also a little bit more old-fashioned, obviously because of the two schools. So one is a little bit more historical and one is more modern, so you get a nice mix of both when it comes to build items, and I really like it. It's not my absolute favorite when it comes to objects. I would say Create a Sim, this is my absolute favorite pack. If you are a big Create a Sim person, this is gonna be a good pack for you. Also, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Look at how high those freaking columns can go now. We can drag the columns, y'all, so we don't have to like place 2 columns on the first floor and the second floor. You can just drag it up. Oh, the update of the century. That is what we needed. It's so good. Every time a new pack comes out, it just makes me want to build all over again. Or just get that building fever. It's so therapeutic. I haven't done it in so long, but maybe I should get back into it. I don't know. Would you guys watch builds from me? I feel like it's kind of out of fashion for my channel. Also, we have new public bathrooms. Some have graffiti, some do not. There's also new showers without like any walls around it, which is very cool. There's also new shower woohoo. You can't use those though. They have to have walls in order to do shower woohoo, just in case you're wondering. There's soccer or football for the internationals. We have bikes, we got new bars. You know, we have a lot of new stuff in this pack. Oh, the little planters with the smiley faces. I literally was crying. Like, if you're wondering why there was a pause there, it's because I was like scream crying to the devs. Like they were behind me and I was like crying. So good, so good. A lot of cute little clutter items. Do you see Bob Pancakes? Did y'all see him? Oh my god, he's so adorable. Yeah, anyways, such good stuff. It's, again, not my absolute favorite, but I think they're starting to pay a lot of attention to detail and swatches. Since we don't have a color wheel, it does feel like they're adding more swatches than before, at least in my opinion. Not for everything, but for a lot of things. And I'm really enjoying it. Also, I just love anything with stained glass. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. Anything with stained glass, I'm just kind of a sucker for. So more stained glass, thank you. It's a little old-fashioned, but I love it. New laptops, new speakers. We have mini fridges now, and microwaves can go on top of the mini fridge. We have little lockers. We have the IKEA calyx. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Bunch of new things. Honestly, I was very excited about the fact that a lot of these items were reusable and not just for university. You know what I mean? We have gamer chairs. Look at that. Now we can really be real gamers because there is an esports team in this game as well, which is very cool. I'm very into that. Lots of little unlockables. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. And that is pretty much it for Create a Sim and objects. What do you guys think? I personally still think that Create a Sim, this is the best one that they've ever done. I think they are really improving upon that. It looks so good. The objects are fantastic. I think we get a nice variety in there. Also, the world, pretty cool. It's nice that you don't have to go away to go to university necessarily. You can like do it in town, and obviously you can still just jump around from like world to world, right? Like if your family lived in another world, you could just go over there and visit them, right? Like you're not like locked in. So that's a nice feature that they added in. I think the world is beautiful. I don't think it's too small. I think there are a nice number of lots on the world for once. My only complaint really is that I wish we had new traits. I feel like traits get kind of looked over a lot, but we could really do with some new traits. And also some more aspirations that aren't so specific. Like, it might be your aspiration when you're young to get to university, but then once you're at university, obviously you have like different aspirations. I get that you can change them, but like, I feel like aspirations should be like your whole life, right? That's just me. Whatever. I'm thinking way too much into it. But let me know your thoughts on Create a Sim and build objects and the world. I think they did a pretty good job on all 3 of them. I don't really have a lot of complaints or any really at all, except for no new traits. Gotta give it to them, they did a fantastic job. If you would like to see gameplay from The Sims 4 Discover University, I have a video posted and I will have it linked down below if you would like to check it out. It's very silly, because that is the only way I know how to do things. But informative, nevertheless. Thank you again to EA for flying me out to Sims Camp and allowing me to play Discover University early. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Hope you are having a wonderful day, and I will speak to you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.